Welcome back to Jersey Matters. School employees and state workers in New Jersey must now show proof that they are fully vaccinated to show up to work or undergo regular testing. And as Jersey Matters' Phil Andrews now tells us from Trenton, that has stirred up some angry protest. Phil.
Yeah, Larry, it was about 1,000 people who showed up here in Trenton earlier this week to protest Governor Murphy's mask and vaccine mandates, and many of those in attendance were school teachers.
Murphy must go! Murphy must go! Murphy must go!
It's not even about us anymore. It's not about us. Even though we're here about the testing mandates, yes, we're educators, it's our jobs, public employees, but it's about them. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than a job. I'm sorry, it's bigger than a pension and a paycheck.
I am being singled out, again, despite being absolutely no risk to others, for only one reason: an ongoing attempt to coerce me into accepting an injection, a questionable medical procedure for an illness that has a greater than 99% survival rate for most of the population.
I teach kindergarten, and I am here today because I am suing the state of New Jersey. I never thought at my age, 49 years old, that I ever would have to say that.
In the case that I filed today, we're suing Governor Murphy, we are suing the Office of Legislative Services, and we're suing the Chief Justice of the New Jersey Supreme Court.
Now, you should know that at one point, WEFER switched from the Democratic to Republican Party, and actually earlier this year had considered a run for this year's gubernatorial race before pulling out. With that said, what is Governor Murphy's response to WEFER's lawsuit?
I won't comment on any of these suits, but that's at least conceptually would be my answer about the group that you mentioned that was suing us. You know, I'll tell you, when you've got a vaccination mandate with a testing option, I think that's a reasonable, and in schools everyone's required to wear a mask. I think, not happily, but that's the package. I don't think that's unreasonable.
I think that if we are going to do testing, we should also be testing those who are vaccinated, because as we all know now with this new variant, we're finding that breakout cases, if you want to call it that, or cases among the vaccinated are also increasing. So I think you need to, kind of be testing everybody or testing when it makes sense.
A sentiment echoed by some of those at this week's rally. But while Murphy thinks that getting tested weekly is a viable opportunity for those who refuse a vaccination, some of these folks disagree.
I wake up early to go to my job 5 days a week. Now, because of this mandate, I have to get up even earlier. I have to wait in line to get a swab shoved up my nose. Sometimes so far, it makes my nose bleed. I just don't understand it. We know that this is not fair.
What the state is forcing people to do is extremely degrading. It's very degrading, and it forces people to line up to have something put into their nose that is causing them physical pain.
And of course, we will keep an eye on these lawsuits against the governor and other state lawmakers and let you know how they are progressing through the system. In Trenton for Jersey Matters, I'm Phil Andrews.